Hey Caroline, are you free next Friday? I was hoping that you could come for lunch with me and my mom. I really want you guys to meet each other. It's been a while since we started dating, and I think that she wants to meet you too. I think it's because I always talk about you to her.
Yeah, I think that I'm gonna be free. That would be great. I'd be happy to finally get to meet her. You always seem to talk very highly of her, so I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, great then. I'll book a nice restaurant for Friday then. I'll let you know once I decide on a place then. I'm so happy that you're agreeing to do this.
Okay, thanks for arranging this opportunity for me, by the way. It's probably about time I met her, considering we're getting married soon. You talk to her almost every day, so you guys must really get along well. I sometimes worry that she's gonna take you from me.
Don't worry, that will never happen. Although I do really get along well with her. Anyway, yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought it would be the best that you guys meet as soon as possible. My mom is like the most perfect person, so I think that you'll have a lot to learn from her too.
Well, I'll do my best to learn from her then, I suppose. She does sound a little strict listening to the way that you talk about her. Still, I'm sure that I'll have a good time.
I don't feel like she's that strict at all. Anyway, she's really good at cooking, and she's also great at taking care of finances too. I think there are definitely skills that you could learn from her. I'm sure that she'll be happy to teach you anything. I just booked us a nice Italian restaurant in downtown for next Friday. I'll let my mom know about this too then.
Okay, thanks for making the reservation. I gotta find something nice to wear to meet her.
Just make sure that you don't wear anything too expensive. She doesn't like to spend that much money when possible.
Well, I mean, what I wear should be up to me, but yeah, I'll keep it in mind, I guess.
I heard a lot about you from Thomas. It was great to finally get to meet you in person. I had a great time, Caroline.
Thank you, Karen. I feel the same way too. I've heard so much about you, so I've always wanted to meet you in person. It's so nice that we finally got the chance to meet. I feel like I should have met you earlier. I'm sorry that it took quite some time.
I am sure you were busy with work, so you didn't have much free time, so that's understandable. No worries at all. I heard that you work at a broadcasting station. Thomas told me all about it. I think that's really cool. Anyway, that must mean that you're so busy with work.
It keeps me busy for sure. I think I'm lucky to have a job there, though. It's a field that I've always wanted to work in.
So you must see a lot of celebrities at your job, don't you?
Well, I wouldn't say a lot. I did meet some celebrities, but that doesn't happen that often. But when I do see them, it's really cool. I usually work on the behind-the-scenes stuff, so I don't get to work with celebrities directly.
Oh, I see. That's still very interesting, though. I'd love to hear more about it at some point. Thomas is very lucky to date someone like you, by the way. I was pleasantly surprised when I saw you. I can see why he started dating you.
That's very nice of you. Thank you, Karen. I hope that Thomas can be with us next time so the three of us can talk together. He really wanted to come with me since it was my first time meeting you.
I know it would have been really nice if he did come with us, but it couldn't really be helped. Nobody could predict that he would have to be called into work all of a sudden. I hope that his factory is doing okay. Sounded like some trouble had occurred at his workplace.
Yeah, I agree with you. I didn't think something like that would happen on such an important day like today. I'm sure Thomas is feeling bad that he couldn't be here with us. Work takes priority for sure, though. I hope that him and his workplace is doing okay.
Yeah, I hope so too. Anyway, since I think you guys are both ready to get married, I want to tell you what I expect from you once you guys get married. First of all, I don't think that you should expect any wedding gifts from me. I think it's just a waste of money spending money on stuff like that. You also don't need to get me any gifts either. I also don't want you guys getting each other any gifts either. Let's not become like that. I think you guys should just exchange something meaningful instead of money and gifts.
Well, that's kind of a strange request. Are you sure? I think gifts are a good way to show that we appreciate someone.
I don't think that way at all. I think that gifts are just a show of who has money. It's all pointless stuff. It's nothing sincere at all. I think that what matters the most is how you two love each other and how we support each other as family members. That's more important than spending money on gifts.
I see. That's really nice to hear that. I guess that's one way to think about it.
I also want you to live frugally as possible with Thomas. You should already know that he doesn't like to waste at all. He only buys things that he knows he's definitely gonna need because he is just like me. I taught him that. Most guys his age are not like him at all. Most guys just buy whatever the hell they want. They have no control or discipline at all. Young people these days spend their money on fickle things that make them look rich or popular. I absolutely hate that. Thomas is a very good boy, and he is smart enough to know how to use his budget in the right way.
I know! That's what I like about Thomas. Like you said, he doesn't waste his money on pointless stuff. He's definitely not like most other guys his age. That's definitely one of the reasons I think that he'll make a great husband. He's responsible and thinks about the future a lot.
Well, I'm glad that you seem to be in agreement with me. Most guys his age don't seem to care about wasting and spending so much money. You will find it hard to find someone like my son, you know that, right?
I agree with you. Thomas is different than others. I know I'll probably never find someone like him ever again. We're getting married though, so I don't think I'm gonna need to worry about having to find anyone else.
You are marrying the right guy, Caroline. You're not going to regret your choice. There are so many people who are getting divorced because of their financial situations. There are guys who spend money to party and get wasted. There are so many people who are reckless these days. Thomas isn't gonna be like that at all. I can guarantee you that. It's all because I raised him into a good man. I've even helped out with his finances from time to time.
Oh, I see. That's very nice of you. You seem to like talking about money and finances, don't you?
I'm just being nice and teaching you that you should be careful with how you spend money. So my point is, you don't have to worry about bringing gifts for my family or anything like that. I also won't worry about getting you any expensive gifts, and that includes your wedding. How about we agree that we exchange cheap but meaningful gifts to each other in the future?
Sounds great, Kieran. I will keep that in mind. I'll try to be more careful of what I spend money on, too. I guess that I have a lot to learn from you then.
You know that there are not many mother-in-laws who don't care about gifts, right? You should be grateful for me to tell you this so you don't have to feel pressured. There are many couples who fight over these small things and end up arguing endlessly about these. Now you don't have to worry about choosing expensive gifts for me or my family.
I know. Thank you for being so considerate. I guess it can be pretty nerve-wracking to pick out gifts after all.
Well, I think I've managed to get my message across to you then. Let's hope that the three of us can get together at some point then. I look forward to seeing you again.
Yeah, I look forward to that day too. Thanks for all the advice today.
Okay, great then. Let's keep in touch.
Yeah, for sure. I'll ask Thomas to arrange another day when we can all meet then.
Sounds great to me. See you!
Hey, Caroline, did you meet my mom? How was it?
Thomas, yeah, I did get to meet her. She was so nice and caring. She was telling me about her beliefs and how she liked to live. She was also praising you a lot. You should feel proud that she seems to be so happy talking about you. She also gave me a lot of advice, too.
I know that my mom is such a great woman. I really admire her, and I want to be like her one day. I'm glad that you seem to like her, too. So, what kind of things did she give you advice about?
Well, she told me a lot about her finances and how she likes to live frugally. She kept on emphasizing that she didn't like having to buy expensive gifts for other people.
Oh, so that's what she talked to you about. She's very good at taking care of finances. I actually leave her in charge of all of my finances. I've been sending her all of my paychecks and she budgets everything for me. Isn't that amazing? I don't have to worry about what I spend money on at all. She decides it all for me.
Wait, what? Did you just say that you hand over your entire paycheck to her? So she's the one that's taking care of all of your finances?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I really don't know how I should ever thank her. I just send her all of the money that I earn, and she gives me an allowance for how much I'm allowed to spend.
Wait, please tell me that you're joking. You don't actually do that, do you? How can you do that? I mean, I kinda get it. you were saying that she's so good at controlling the finances, so you've left her in charge. I just think that giving her your entire paycheck is overdoing it. You're a full-grown adult, so you should be taking care of your own money. If you think that she's good at financing and budgeting, then ask her for advice. Don't just blindly give her all your money. She might be your mom, but you shouldn't just trust her completely.
Why are you reacting so negatively about this? I told you that she's amazing at doing this kind of stuff. I'm grateful that she's kind enough to take care of my money.
Well, I'm a little shocked to hear this. So, if you give your paycheck to your mom, how do you live your everyday life? Where is the money coming from?
It's just as I told you earlier. My mom gives me allowances for my own budget. She tells me how much I should be spending on what. This is how it's always been.
You can't be serious. So you're an adult, but you still have an allowance?
Yeah, why? Is it a problem? I don't think that there's anything wrong with it at all.
I mean, I can't say there's a specific problem, but I have never seen anyone over the age of 30 getting allowance from their parents. That's unusual. Why didn't you tell me that before I met your mother? Also, we're meant to be getting married soon. You need to tell me about these kinds of things.
Why though? It's really no big deal at all. I thought it would be weird to open up all of a sudden about my finances. I just didn't feel like talking about it before the topic came up. The topic came up today, so I'm telling you about it. Simple as that. I think it's a good thing that my mom is taking care of my money, because I'm really not interested in making an investment or anything like that to make more money. My mom has been so good at taking care of all of that stuff, so I trusted her with it. This is just how things work between us.
I mean, okay, but when we get married, you're going to stop this and bring your paycheck to our home, right? I think it'll be weird for her to take care of your paycheck after you get married. You're an adult and getting married to me, which means you're going to start a new family with me. I think it's not right for her to intervene and to make decisions when that would affect our marriage directly. I think that we should be the only ones that take care of and control our finances. I mean, I'll do it myself if you really don't want to.
I don't know if I'd feel comfortable doing that. My mom's always taken care of my finances after all. I think it would be best if I just leave her in charge of it like I've always done. I just don't really see the problem with it.
I kind of get why you're thinking that way, but starting a family and getting married is a whole other level. You have to be independent from your parents for you to start your own family. You can't keep on asking your mom to take care of all your money.
I see what you're saying, but I don't know if I'd feel comfortable with what you're suggesting.
I'm not asking you to do anything difficult or out of the ordinary at all. After we get married, I need you to bring your paycheck home and not send it to your mom. You understand the importance of that, right?
Okay, yeah, I get it. I'll do that once we get married then.
Honey, I have to ask you something.
Hey, Caroline, what is it that you need to ask me about?
What happened to your paycheck from last month? I don't see it deposited into our shared bank account yet. It should really be here by now.
Are you sure about that? Did you check properly?
Yeah, I just checked inside the joint account that we made when we got married. Your paycheck still hasn't been deposited. I wonder what's going on. Are you sure you gave your company the correct details? Could you check with them just in case? I'd like to start budgeting out our finances for this month.
Oh, I'm sure that I gave them the right details. I just checked and it was deposited correctly. I just think that you're looking at the wrong account.
The wrong account? I thought that we agreed to put our money into our shared account. I don't see your salary deposited here. What account are you talking about?
Oh, I was talking about my account that I share with my mom. That's where my money went.
Wait, but why? That's not what we agreed to, is it? What about the account that we made together? What happened to that one?
I thought I already told you that my mom takes care of my finances. I need to deposit my money into an account that she has access to. She doesn't have access to our shared account, so I can't put my salary into there. I'm just going to be putting a small portion of my allowance into our shared account. It's not going to be a lot of money, though.
This isn't what we agreed to at all. Do you not remember the conversation we had a few months ago? I told you you should bring your paycheck to me instead of your mom once we get married. You even agreed that you would bring it home.
Did I? I don't remember having a conversation like that at all. My mom is the one that's gonna take care of my finances.
What? Don't pretend like you don't know what I'm talking about. Go read the text that we exchanged back and forth a few months ago. I told you you shouldn't be leaving your finances up to your mom. You even promised that you'd change once we got married. Well, we're married now.
Well, even if I did say that, I've changed my mind. I don't want to take care of my finances because it's been so easy when my mom took care of it. I don't want to have to waste lots of time thinking about money-related stuff. My mom is helping us out by doing this.
What the heck are you talking about? That is not how you should feel about this at all. Are you even sure that your mom is being fair with your money? I have a really bad feeling about this. Are you sure she's not taking your money from you?
Don't accuse me of something like that. Haven't you realized how difficult it is to finance and budget things? My mom is offering to do it for us. Let's just leave things as is. I'm lazy and I don't want to do it myself.
You should never feel lazy about taking care of your own money. It's a very important thing you should know how to do. It's one of our responsibilities as an adult. Also, the amount of money that your mom gives to you as allowance is way too small. We can't make a living with that kind of money. You need to receive the salary yourself and budget accordingly.
This isn't just my problem, you know? It's not just me who's earning money. You earn money too, so we can spend your money on our living expenses if we don't have enough.
What did you say? Are you kidding me? We both work, so we should both contribute towards our living expenses. I am not going to pay for it myself. This wouldn't be a problem if you just stopped giving your paycheck to your mom.
Why are you complaining about this so much? Your paycheck is decent, so we're gonna be fine. Just pay for our living costs if you're gonna take care of your own finances.
You are talking nonsense right now. Your argument doesn't make sense at all. It's not fair that I should spend my paycheck for almost all our living costs just because you're lazy and you don't want to take care of your own finances. So stop talking nonsense and talk to your mother about this. Tell her that you're going to be taking care of your finances from now. Also, ask her to return all the money that she's taking care of for you. We'll sort out our own finances from now on, okay? We just got married and started our new lives together. We're gonna need the money.
You're asking me to do something pretty crazy, you know? I really don't know if it's the right thing to be doing.
It is the right thing to be doing for sure. You should get to it immediately. I don't even know why you're questioning this in the first place. It's time you start acting like an adult and took care of your own money.
Okay, fine then. I'll try to talk about it. Hey Mom, I hope that you're doing well. I have something that I need to talk to you about.
Hey, Thomas, I'm doing well. What about yourself?
I'm doing pretty well, Mom. I need to ask you something.
Okay, what is it that you need to talk to me about?
Well, it's about money, kinda. You know how you've been taking care of my paychecks till today, right?
It's about your paycheck? What is it?
I think that I'm gonna take care of my own finances from now on. I don't want to send you my paycheck every month from now on. I know that you've been really smart about taking care of my finances, but I think it's time for me to do it myself now, especially because I'm married to Caroline now. I think that I should take care of it all myself. I want all of my savings that you've been taking care of for me back too.
Wait, what? You're not serious about this, are you? I've worked really hard taking care of your finances for you up till today. Why are you suddenly changing your mind about this?
Well, it's not exactly my idea. Caroline told me that she's going to take care of it from now on. She was saying how I needed to be more independent from now on. She doesn't want you taking care of my money.
Oh, so this is her idea. Can't believe she would do something like this. What a sneaky witch. You guys should be grateful that I was taking care of your finances. So, you're just gonna agree with her and listen to what she tells you to do? You're the man in the marriage. You need to stand your ground.
I don't even know what to do. It's been a few months since we got married, and I think she wants us to deposit our money into our shared account from now on. I suggested that I should continue to let you take care of it since you've been good with it, but she denied it. She really wants to control my account, so I couldn't win the argument. I don't think that I can stand my ground against her.
Wow, that is shocking and very offensive to me. I can't believe she would do this against me. She should know that I have been taking care of your finances and that I've been doing a good job. I can't believe she's even asking to take control of everything. Who does she think that she is to tell you and me that?
I don't know what to do about this, Mom. Could you please just give me back all of my money that you took care of for me?
I'm definitely not gonna do that.
Wait, what? Why though? It's my money, isn't it?
I started saving your paychecks inside a savings account. It is not a smart idea to break your savings account. I think it's a better idea to leave it so that it'll appreciate over time. I also put it in a special account that I can't really touch for a specific period of time. Your money is locked away for now.
Mom, please, can you just give it back? At least some of it? Caroline said that we need to both be paying an equal amount for our living costs. I need some money to pay for my portion.
I don't understand why she's asking you to pay so much. You guys are married now, and she earns a decent amount of money too. Surely she can just pay for the living expenses. I think that she's being very unfair about this. I also don't understand why she's against me taking care of your money. It's safer this way.
Well, she said it's only fair that we put an equal amount of money towards living expenses. I discussed all of this with her, but she said that it doesn't make sense that you are taking care of my money whatsoever. I just need you to stop taking care of my money now, Mom. I'm really grateful that you helped me out all of this time, though.
I didn't think that Caroline would be that greedy. She's really trying to take advantage of you, isn't she? I'm gonna go and talk to her about this directly. She's being very rude and inconsiderate about all of this. If she starts controlling you like this, it's gonna become a big problem in the future. I can't let that happen, to you or to me. I should tell her that she shouldn't be too controlling like this. I'm gonna show her where she stands in this family.
Okay, Mom, I guess I'll just leave it to you guys to sort out.
Yes, just leave it to me now. I'm gonna go and teach her a lesson. Caroline, I need to talk to you right now.
Oh, hey, Karen. What's going on? It's been a while since we talked.
I am not happy about something. You should very well know what this is about.
You're not happy about something? What are you talking about?
I heard from Thomas that you want Thomas to bring his paycheck to you from now on. You've also told him to get all of his savings back from me. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. I asked him to do that. I think that he should take care of his own finances from now on.
I can't believe that you're asking him to do this. So what's going to happen to his money from now on? Are you saying that you'll take care of it yourself then?
Well, either I take care of it or we take care of it together. I'm no longer going to leave it in your hands. We are married adults. We should be completely independent. I think that's the right thing and the best thing to do. He's currently getting monthly allowances from you, and we can't continue living like this. You barely give him anything. He can't even pay for his own portion of his living expenses at the moment.
I'm just making good financial decisions for his sake. It's very important that he saves for his future. There should be no reason for you to be taking over from me.
Sorry? What do you mean by that? He is an adult. It doesn't make sense for his mom to be taking care of his money.
I don't understand why you want to be in control when I am doing a great job with his budget. He's saving more money when I take care of these things. I don't think you can do that at all.
Until last month, Thomas was single, so I get that you took care of his budget and banking and all of that, but now Thomas is married to me. So I think it's right for me and Thomas to combine our accounts together so we can take care of our own budget as a married couple.
What does controlling the budget have anything to do with you getting married to him? It doesn't matter whether you guys are married or not. Please just leave this alone. It's working out well for everyone.
Well, it might be working for you, but it's not working out for us. Starting now, Thomas and I should combine our accounts, and we should start saving for our future together. We also want to pay an equal amount towards our living expenses. We currently can't do that with you controlling his money.
You guys both work, don't you? You have a decent job. That should give you more than enough to pay for your living costs. I'm also very nice, so I give Thomas an allowance every month. So why is it necessary for you to take control of Thomas's money? I don't really see the reason.
I am not sure why you don't understand the fact that Thomas has to be independent, not just physically, but financially too. I'm also not taking control of his money. I just want to be able to finance our married life together.
Stop talking like he's still a child. I don't want to hear that. He's an independent man. He's married to you now, and he must be a great husband. I just take care of his finances, so there's nothing wrong with that. Stop trying to make such a big deal out of nothing already.
I am not making a big deal out of this. I'm just asking you for something very simple. Just give his savings back to him. That's all I'm asking. Since I'm married to Thomas, I have the right to ask you to give it back to us. I'm not sure why it has to be this hard to bring back what was originally his anyway. It's the money that he worked hard to earn. I don't understand why you're refusing to give it back to him.
Wow. What you're saying tells me how greedy you are. You are greedier than I ever could have imagined.
This is not me being greedy, but asking for something that is supposed to be Thomas's already. So I'm not asking you for anything extra. I am just asking you to bring back what was his. This is my husband's paycheck and his savings that we're talking about. It's not yours. So I do have the right to ask you to give it to me. I think I'm the only one making valid points right now.
Why is it that obvious that I should give it all to you? Honestly, how am I meant to even trust a woman like you? I don't know if I can trust you with all his money. Think about it. You're not my child, and you're my family only legally, so how would I know that you are someone I can trust? My son worked really hard to earn this much money, and to save up this much. It's not a small amount of money for me to just give you. Also, I have no idea what your intentions are with the money.
Are you saying that I would take it for my own good? I am not going to do that. I told you that I just want us to be in charge of her money.
I will think about whether I can trust giving you all his money. However, I'm definitely not gonna just hand it over to you right now. You get your own paycheck from your job, so you should take care of the living costs with your money. And it's not like I don't give anything to Thomas. He gets his monthly allowances, so you should be able to pay for things with his allowances as well.
Hey, Thomas, I really think that you should tell your mom to give all your money back to you immediately. I talked to her about it yesterday, and it seemed very suspicious to me. She completely refused to give back your money in monthly salary.
Wait, Mom told me that you guys had already solved the problem. I heard that Mom told you that she's gonna continue to take care of it herself. I thought you both ended the conversation in complete agreement. Well, at least that's what she told me. Why don't we just make this an easier process and let her take care of my money? She's a great person and she won't ever do anything bad with my savings. She's gonna take care of it even though she doesn't have to do it for me. I think that she's being really kind by doing this for me.
Are you kidding me right now? I am your wife, not your roommate. I don't understand why you're trying to side with her. I told you how ridiculous it is that she's the one taking care of your paycheck and savings.
Why are you so sensitive about my money? You are demanding so much at this point. You are asking something that's gonna make things so complicated between me and my mom. You know how much I love my mom. Why can't you just leave her alone?
Listen, Thomas, you are a married man, and you should be independent from your mom financially. I don't understand why she's taking care of your money. You can love her and take care of her all you want, but you should get to decide what to do with your hard-earned money. I don't get why I have to dedicate most of my paycheck to her living expenses. I'd have a lot more financial freedom if you just pulled your own weight. Do you not realize how unfair this is? You should, at the very least, get her to give you enough money to pay for your portion of the living expenses. Are you not feeling comfortable being independent from her or something?
I just treasure the connection that I have with my family a lot. There's nothing wrong with that. I've been like this with Mom for a long time, and we're really comfortable with how things are. Do you not trust my mom or something? Is that why you're like this?
When did I ever say that? It's not like I can't trust your mom. This is about you being independent and being able to control your life yourself. You need to stop relying on your mom for something that's really important in your life, as it affects me too. You can take control of your finances and still have a good relationship with your mom.
I just don't see why it's a bad thing to let my mom take care of it. I really don't see any harm coming to our way for doing that. Why do you even focus on using my paycheck for our living costs anyway? You can use yours, and we can save my paychecks for something bigger like an investment for a future house, or if we're gonna have a baby. There are so many things that we can do in the future as we save my paychecks through my mom. I actually think that this is a great way to save money. We can't spend it if she has it, even if we get tempted to buy something.
I guess you just don't understand the point that I'm trying to get across. I feel like this argument is just looping over and over.
You're giving me such a hard time right now for no reason. I don't know why you're doing this.
What? You're saying that I am giving you a hard time? It's you that's being really difficult about a situation that can be easily solved.
Yes, you're being difficult. You're giving me such a hard time right now over some money problems. Is money so important to you that you have to separate me from my mom over it? The amount of money I earn isn't going to change either whether I look after it or she does.
Are you serious right now? You can't be serious, Thomas. Do you hear yourself? I can't believe you decided to get married to me with that kind of mindset. We had an agreement before the marriage that you would start taking care of your own finances. I can't believe that you're not staying true to your words. I am so disappointed in you in so many ways.
Why are you so disappointed? I don't think that there's anything wrong with my mom taking care of my finances. It doesn't matter who takes care of my finances. I'm fed up talking about this now, so don't ever talk to me again about this. My mom is not a bad person who would do anything with my money. You can trust her, I promise you that. If my mom didn't get involved with my finances, I wouldn't have been able to save up so much money. I'm gonna keep asking her to do this for me for the near future at least.
Of course we're gonna save money with the ridiculous system you guys have. You get paid $4,000 monthly, but she only gives you like $300 in allowance. $300 isn't enough to pay for anything. It's not enough to get by. I'm the one that's having to cover for what you lack. Your mother is not doing anything special for you to save money. You need to understand that. You also need to realize that you have to spend money to live. You don't seem to know about any of this. As if you've never taken care of your own money.
I don't need to know about finances, as I can just ask my mom for help. You're just jealous because you don't have a mom like me.
Oh, now you're just getting off topic. I wouldn't want a mom like yours anyway. Could you please at least get your savings back from her? I'm worried that she's lying to you about all of this.
My mom would never lie. Don't accuse her of something like that. Also, don't say bad things about her like that. You don't deserve her anyway.
Wow, you really do have a weird thing for your mom, don't you?
I don't even know anymore, Caroline. I'm gonna continue to let my mom take care of my finances, so please don't mention it again. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
This is not something you can just decide on. We must talk about it until we come to a conclusion that we both agree on.
I've already come to a conclusion. She's gonna be taking care of my money. Also, it's my money. I get to decide what to do with it. Stop being so controlling. So, don't worry about how I handle it, okay? If you need more money for our living, then you can spend more of your own money.
Thomas, are you really serious about what you just said? Forcing me to pay for all of our living costs is not okay, and I'm not going to be doing it either. You better do something about this because I have no intention of budging on my stance on this.
I told you that I don't want to hear about it again. Why can't you understand that? I told you to spend more because you earn more than me. So you should just not be greedy and listen to me.
So you're telling me Thomas is still giving everything to his mom? And he's also telling you to use your salary to pay for all the living costs? That's absurd. I have no idea how you can live with that guy that would do that.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. I hate to admit it, but that's the guy I married. It's stressing me out so much. I can't believe that Thomas doesn't even want me to bring it up in our conversations. No matter how many times I talk about it with him or with his mom, they don't listen and they make me feel like there's something wrong with me. I'm not going crazy, am I? They're the ones being ridiculous, right?
You don't need to worry, Caroline. You're not saying anything that's wrong at all. They're definitely in the wrong about this. You're the one who's telling them the right thing, so don't listen to them. I don't understand why his mom is still taking care of his money when he's a full-grown adult. Also, there is something wrong with Thomas to not say something to his mother about this. I feel like there's something that his mom is hiding from you.
That's what I am talking about. Oh, I'm relieved to hear you say that because so far they were talking to me as if I was the crazy one. Yeah, I agree with you. I also think that she might be hiding something from us.
I know this might sound crazy, but how about you quit your job? That might solve this entire problem.
Wait, what? Did you just tell me to quit my job? What's that gonna do to solve this?
Well, you've always wanted to quit your job, right? You said that you were going to quit after you get married. Now it's the perfect time to do that.
I'm sorry, but I don't really understand the reasoning behind what you're saying. If I quit my job now, Thomas and I won't be able to survive with just his allowance that his mom gives him.
That's my point. Think about it this way. If you quit your job, your mother-in-law and Thomas won't be able to depend on you to pay for the living expenses. That should force Tom to act and take control of his own salary. You also get to become a housewife like you've always wanted to become.
I'm not sure how I'd feel about that. I don't think I can quit my job just to make a point like this to them.
It's not a bad idea. You should really think about it. They're both completely taking advantage of you. They're forcing you to pay for all the expenses while their family gets to save his money. If they're gonna be this greedy, you should teach them a lesson. You were going to quit your job anyway. It's not like you came up with this idea all of a sudden to make them give up. You've been wanting to do this to prove a point to them.
Yeah, but I feel like that me quitting my job might make this worse. His mom seemed adamant about not changing her mind. If I quit my job, we might not be able to pay for living expenses at all.
Well, try to think of this from their perspective. If she continues to only give a couple hundred for his allowance every month, then you guys won't be able to make a living. I doubt she'd want to watch her son and daughter-in-law suffer like that, so she would have to eventually give up. She's not going to have any choice but to give up. That's exactly what you would want.
You really think this is a good idea, then? I'm kinda out of other ideas to make the situation any better.
I'm sure they would eventually listen to you if you do this, trust me, and just quit your job. You're going to do it anyway, so right now is a perfect chance.
You know what? You are so right. I was going to quit anyway, like you said, and I'm about to be done with the project that I'm working on, too. I also think that I need to stand my ground against the two of them. I can't let them keep doing this.
Yeah, that's the spirit. You aren't going to lose anything by doing this. This will be a good way to teach them a lesson.
I really didn't want to do this to make them listen, but since they're being so stubborn, I have no other option. Thank you, Heather. I really appreciate your advice. You definitely encouraged me to make the right choice.
Are you being serious, Caroline? Did you really just quit your job? You're not serious, are you?
Oh, I'm dead serious. I quit my job.
Wait, but why did you quit your job? This is such a bad idea.
Well, we talked about this before we got married. I was gonna quit and become a housewife. I just finished a long-term project that I was working on, so it was the perfect timing. I did tell you about this a couple of times. It's not like you didn't know about it.
I know you've said that before, but you didn't let me know that you were quitting today. I didn't think that you'd be quitting your job so soon. You should have warned me about this.
Well, maybe you should have just listened to me. I feel like you don't listen to anything that I say to you recently.
Well, but still, this is just so shocking that I don't even know what to say to you.
I quit my job today, so that's it. I told you about this in advance, so it shouldn't really come as a surprise to you at all.
Well, what are we gonna do about our living costs from now on then? What are we gonna do about that? If you're not gonna earn money, then how are we gonna afford everything? This is a huge problem for our future.
Well, you're gonna have to pay for it with your salary. You might have to take control of your finances from now on. Go talk to your mom about this.
Wait, what did you just say? This is actually ridiculous. I'm shocked.
Why are you so shocked about this? It's something that was determined a long time ago.
Still, I'm worried because it's happening so soon. You're the one that was paying for most of our living expenses till today. I'm really worried about our finances now.
Well, we have no choice then. There is a very easy fix to this. We're gonna have to ask your mom to give you back your savings, and we can also tell her that you're no longer gonna be asking her to take care of your salary. Once you start bringing your entire paycheck home, then we can start seeing how our finances go. If we're still short on money after you receive your full paycheck, then I'll think about finding a job again, maybe?
Wait, hold on a moment. Why did you have to quit your job like this? Did you do this just so that I'd have to ask my mom to give me my money back? You created a situation where I'd have to confront my mom about this. How could you do this to me?
What? Of course not. You already knew that I wanted to quit my job before we got married.
No, it's weird that you quit your job all of a sudden. It seems like you quit on purpose because you were fed up of my mom taking care of my money.
Why would I quit my job just to convince you and your mother? It's not your first time hearing about me quitting my job.
The timing is perfect for you to quit so you can convince me and my mom. That has to be it.
Why are you so unwilling to bring your paycheck home like a normal husband would do? Why does your mom have to take care of it, as if there's no other option? Are you saying that because you really don't want to share your portion of income for your household? Who knows what your mom is going to do with that money in the future? It's your hard-earned money that you should be using on us in our future.
I told you that my mom is a trustworthy person. You really need to stop doubting her like this.
I am not saying that she can't be trusted. Anyway, we definitely need your full paycheck so that we can live together from now on. We're going to be on a tight budget.
Okay, fine. I just wish that you didn't have to be like this, though.
Caroline, you must be kidding me. Did you really quit your job? You didn't tell me or Thomas about this at all.
I'm not kidding at all. I really did quit my job.
Why did you quit suddenly? I didn't know that you were going to be jobless. I really don't think that what you did is fair at all.
It's not like I suddenly quit without notice. I had already told Thomas that I was planning to quit after we got married. This was discussed before our marriage, so it shouldn't be news to him. I decided to quit today because the long-term project that I was running was all completed, so the timing was right. If I were to stay, I had to renew my contract, but since I decided to quit, I didn't renew my contract. It's as simple as that.
How can you just quit all of a sudden, though? I hear you that you had told Thomas about this before you guys got married. That was a long time ago. You didn't discuss any of this with him recently. That is not okay at all. If you quit this suddenly, how are you guys going to afford your living costs? Where is the money for your living expenses going to come from? You guys were dependent on your paycheck until today. If you just suddenly quit like this, how are you and my son going to get by?
Isn't that an easy thing to answer? You just need to return his savings to him and stop controlling his salary.
How dare you ask me to do that? We had this conversation before, but I'm going to continue to take care of his money. You're the one that needs to make the money for your guys' living costs. Don't make my son suffer just because you want to be lazy.
Why would Thomas suffer, though? He has a well-paying job and supposedly has a lot of savings. We won't be in any financial trouble if you just give his money back to him.
Well, you quitting your job makes this very difficult for him.
You bragged about how much money you were saving for him, right? Nothing should be an issue. We'll take care of our own finances from now on. You really need to leave us alone now.
You are such a reckless woman, Caroline. You're just wasting away your future over something so trivial. You're going to make both of your lives hell because you quit your job. Now you're basically announcing that you're going to be leeching off from Thomas for the rest of your life? You lazy cow! You need to work as well.
You're being really disrespectful now. Thomas has been leeching off of me ever since we got married. I've been paying for all our living expenses.
Oh, just be quiet. Stop making up excuses like that. You're just trying to get more money out of Thomas. I am not going to let you take care of his money, so don't even think about it. You need to start applying for a new job immediately. I want you contributing money to Thomas.
I am not going to apply to places because I am not planning on getting a job. I'm going to become a housewife and start making preparations for the babies that we're planning to have one day.
What do you mean? You're not going to get a new job? You're not even pregnant yet. It's too early to be preparing for that.
Well, I was going to take a rest, and Thomas already knew that I was going to do this. I don't understand why you're intruding into our marriage this much.
You definitely planned this, didn't you? I know that you did this so you could take control of his money, you greedy thief! I actually think that you got married to Thomas so that you could take his money from him. That was your goal from the very start, wasn't it, you thief? He has his savings and the small studio room that he bought a while ago. That's what you're after, isn't it? I don't want to hear about any of this from you anymore. I won't let you take his money. That's final. If you don't like how this system works, then you're just gonna have to get a divorce from him. In fact, I want you to get a divorce from him immediately. I no longer want to have a greedy daughter-in-law like you.
Are you seriously saying this to me? You're just unbelievable. Thomas, I have something that I need to talk to you about.
What is it that you want to talk to me about?
I just had a talk with your mom. I want to get a divorce from you now. I can't be dealing with you or your mom anymore.
Wait, what? Did you just say a divorce? Why are you saying something like this all of a sudden? You're just joking about this, right?
I'm not joking about this at all. Your mother said that she can't let us have your full paycheck. She told me that she definitely wasn't going to let us take care of your money, and that she wanted me to get a divorce from you if I didn't like the system. You seem to be completely on her side on this, and I don't want to have to live a married life like this. It's over for us. I want a divorce from you.
How can you ask for a divorce just because my mom said something like that? You really should think this decision through again. It's definitely not a good idea at all.
It's your mom's idea. She's the one that suggested that we get a divorce anyway. Go talk to her if you don't agree with this. I also started thinking that you weren't the right person for me recently anyway. You didn't stay true to your word at all. We talked about many things before getting married, but you didn't keep your promise at all.
Oh, shut up. You're the one that's being ridiculous. Wait, I know what this is about. You only decided to marry me for my money. Now that my mom isn't letting you take care of my money, you've decided to get a divorce from me. You were just a lazy gold digger, weren't you? That's why you quit your job without telling me about it at all.
What? What the heck are you talking about now? Now you're accusing me of being a gold digger too? Wow, you're just like your mom, aren't you?
I mean, think about it. How can you be asking me to get a divorce this easily? You're saying that you want a divorce because you can't get money from me. Am I wrong to think that way? I'm pretty sure that this was your intention from the very start.
What? Do you seriously think that way? You must be such an idiot or something. How can you really be that stupid?
Why are you calling me stupid? I am not the idiot in this situation.
I don't even want to argue with you anymore. It's just draining and so pointless. Let's just get this divorce over and done with already. You're a traitor, and you're just like your monster mom, too.
You are disrespecting me right now. Watch your mouth. Don't talk about my mom in that kind of way.
Oh, stop getting upset about this now. I'm just telling you the truth. You're just way too protective of your mom for no reason. She's not a good mom like you think she is at all. I really suggest that you start doubting her someday, instead of blindly believing everything that she says to you.
She's done everything right for me, though. She's done me a huge favor by taking care of my money. Do you not realize how hard it is to save money these days?
Well, there's no point in saving the money if she's not going to let you use it at all. Let's just get the divorce done with already.
No, I don't want to get a divorce from you. This isn't a good idea for you either. You're jobless and don't have any money at all. You're not going to be able to live without me and my mom in the future. Just do as we say and find another job. I'm actually contributing to our future by saving through my mom. You're being absolutely useless by saving absolutely nothing. You're the one in the wrong.
Actually, I'm not gonna have any trouble whatsoever making a living after we get a divorce. Also, I never opened up to you about how much I had saved before we got married, but I have a decent amount of savings. Most people don't need to give all their money to save money. Adults do it themselves. I was planning to use it for our future, but it doesn't seem like I'm gonna need to do that anymore.
What do you mean you have money saved up from before our marriage? That's a lie, right? I never knew about any of this. Why are you telling me this now?
Well, first of all, I don't want to be accused of being a gold digger when I'm not. I had no reason to go after your money. I just didn't like how unfair this arrangement is with your mom and the fact that she controls all of your money. Here's the balance of my personal account if you don't believe me.
What is this a screenshot of?
What do you think it is? This is a screenshot of the balance of my savings account.
This is definitely not a screenshot of your account balance. You're lying to me. How much even is this? This is way too much to even imagine for most people.
I saved this much money because I was able to control my own money and I could invest portions of it to increase the value. It's something that I could do as I had full access to my money. This is how you take care of your own money. Do you understand it now? What did your mom do so far? Just saving your paycheck in your savings account and didn't even do anything with it? That's not how you save money, you idiot.
Honey, okay, I'm sorry. I'll take a think about this situation. Just please, don't get a divorce from me over it.
Don't you dare call me that anymore. I am going to divorce you, so don't even think about saying no.
Honey, let's just all talk about this as a group. I think that you're making the wrong decision by asking for a divorce from me.
Caroline, I heard about everything from Thomas.
Heard about what? I don't want to be talking to either of you right now.
I heard that you did a great job with your savings. How did you manage to do that?
Why do you care about my savings? Me and Thomas are going to be getting a divorce, so we're going to be strangers to each other from now on.
I was stupid. It's all my fault, Caroline. You can take care of my paychecks from now on. I really don't want to have to go through with this divorce.
Caroline, I agree with Thomas. You guys shouldn't be getting a divorce. I had no idea that you were so rich.
You were the one that told me to get a divorce from him. Why are you changing your mind now? Is it because you found out I had a decent amount of savings?
I was clearly not thinking straight before. I should have not said that to you.
It's so funny that you changed your attitude completely after you heard about my savings account. Maybe you're the one after my money. It's funny how the tables have turned so quickly.
I'm sorry, Caroline. Please forgive me for all of this. I admit that I was in the wrong.
This is the reason why I should have not married you, since you're so dumb. It's way too late for apologies. I already know what kind of man you really are. You didn't side with me when I needed you the most.
Come on, you don't have to say that. I know what I did was wrong, so I'm apologizing to you.
You never listened to me when I was trying to tell you what you were getting yourself into. You guys are so greedy and selfish. You guys treated me like I was the one being ridiculous and crazy. I've already made up my mind about this, so just give up and accept the reality. Goodbye, forever. I immediately hired a lawyer and got the process for our divorce started. Life became hell for Thomas from this point onwards. His mom suddenly disappeared the next week, along with all the money that he had asked her to take care of for him. Apparently, there was close to $100,000 in savings, and it was all gone in an instant. He couldn't really do anything about it, as he had been giving her the money willingly. His mom never specified that he would get it back. All she said was that she'd take care of it. According to rumors, his mom had been seeing a man from Italy in secret, and they ran off back to Italy together with all the money she had taken from